Murad, and the team Pak Husnu Hitam. Di pagi hari ini Pak, tim dari Pak Misi Murad dari Osaka University ini akan melakukan konsultasi dengan Bapak, karena dalam 4 tahun ke depan ini rencananya akan dilakukan studi tentang kebijakan yang dilakukan oleh pemerintah daerah, serta ingin melihat kira-kira pandangan publik terhadap kebijakan pemerintah dan pemerintah daerah di Indonesia itu seperti apa?
First of all, I'd like to express my appreciation to Honorable Mayor for taking time to meet us today. It's very great for us. We'd like to ask some questions to you regarding the local governance in Bandung City. But before that, I would like to explain our purpose of research. Actually, I think since 2009, we have been doing research on the local governance and some hierarchy concept of local governance. And so through that survey, we have been trying to find out what kind of the element will improve the quality of the governance, and how do local residents think about the local governance or local government in those 3 countries. But I myself is quite new to visit Indonesia. Actually, this is my first time to visit Indonesia. So today, I'm grateful if I could be enlightened about the local government in Indonesia as the city level, especially in Java Island. So I would ask about that. I understand that to get the membership is not so easy way. So for that, you have been putting a lot of effort. And secondly, besides the Creative City project, I want to ask you also about your climate project policies in this city. And when you have those projects and policies, how usually do you decide? How usually do you pick up those projects? I mean, do you consult with some people? How maybe to provide some kind of social services to the people, I guess? It's called in English maybe participation in action. You have such kind of project. Participation in action.
No participation.
Implement some projects. How city government provide support, financial support or technical support, or sometimes you may deploy some staff to provide personal support like this. So I'd like to know the relationship of your city government and the well, already I mentioned about financial support from ADB, but besides the financial support from provincial government or central government of Indonesia, usually with whom you approach to consult for financial support?
First of all, I would like to tell you about the democracy of Indonesia. Indonesia is the biggest Muslim democracy in the world. Some research shows maybe Islam cannot work with the Western democracy. But in Indonesia, Western democracy works peacefully with Muslim populations. I am the product of direct elections. Okay. In Indonesian election system, mayor, governors, and president is direct elected by the people, one man, one vote, except the military and the police. They cannot vote to become neutral in the political process. You are independent. You can nominate yourself if you reach 3% of the population. I'm not a political party member. I'm not nominated by independent, but I'm nominated by political party without being the member of political party. So I am the university lecturer like you in urban design, in architecture. I was also entrepreneur as an architect. So in 2013, I applied to two parties because the two parties they didn't have the member that good enough, popular enough to be nominated. Yeah. I founded the community organization named Bandung Creative City Forum, BCCF. This BCCF organized many creative community. Bandung is basically a colonial city. This year we are having a birthday of 206 birthday. Yeah. Not only the government of Bandung, but some property belongs to the government of West Java. So the governor and the mayor stays in the same city. Our population is under 40 years old. So it's a demographic bonus. And we have more than 30 universities.
What is universities?
30 universities, colleges, higher institutions, and 55% our economy is small and medium enterprise economy. So we have 6 million tourists coming to Bandung and mostly from Jakarta. The strength of the social strength of Bandung people is collaboration, volunteerism. As a mayor, I ask my people to help for Asia Africa anniversary last year. I said to my people, I need 3,000 volunteers, but registration is 15,000. So now the first question of the UNESCO. We applied for the UNESCO for almost 2 years since 2013. Yeah. And we got awarded UNESCO City of Design 2015. So young people of Bandung, it's very easy to adapt global trend, yeah, including Pokemon Go also. Why? Because we are very connected society. As a mayor, I have a Twitter account, Instagram, and Facebook. Today, my Instagram follower is 4 million followers. Yeah. My population is only 2.4 million, but my Instagram is 4 million. This is Facebook and Twitter. Not only the mayor, but all the district must have also the same. Very connected, easy to adapt the global trend that makes the Bandung creative energy is very dynamic, very experimental, and very strong. Number one, in January 2016, I made the first policy in Indonesia to remove permit process for SMEs. So in Bandung, business under 5,000 US dollar, you don't need permit. Good news, from January we launched to the June last month, 30,000 new business owned. 30,000 new business born in Bandung because of the easiness process of open business. So 10,000 SMEs, micro business, we give credit maximum 3,000 US dollar. NPL is zero, to my surprise. Non-performing loan is zero. Everybody pay. This is a national record. This is my second reform. My third reform, I help them marketing the product of this creative economy. We go online. Number one, we have agreement with Tokopedia. Tokopedia is the biggest online, like Alibaba, in Indonesia. In Bandung, we have 16 million online transactions per year. Other mayor did not knock the door. I went to Facebook to the United States. I knocked the door, I present, I asked for help. Little Bandung is a flag store, will be open all over the world, hopefully maybe in Japanese city also. The first flag store will be open 5th of October in Malaysia. You see, I create the first reform of permit, reform of finance, and reform of marketing. This is how I try to show the UNESCO Design City that our creative business of design also become in very much higher speed, faster speed. This is where you have a design store selling design products. You have gallery to exhibit your creativity. You have workshop to create products, prototyping. We provide them with 3D printers, we provide them with many laser cutting, but also you have a dance studio, music studio, fashion design studio, painting studio, and so on. We have classroom, we have cinema, theater for watching, community movie, and so on. Bandung must have innovations every day, every time, everywhere. I educate my bureaucracy to be innovative. Number two, this is the one that you will ask about the process, is collaboration. Bandung is the city of bottom up. Bandung is not the city of top down planning. Number three is I give up more powers to district, kecamatan, and to sub-district kelurahan, including to RW or neighborhood units. Because I believe the more you decentralize activities and problems, the more, the faster the problem will be solved. Then you have RT, sub-neighborhood unit, maybe around 25 to 50 homes. Then we have RW, maybe consists of 10, 5 to 10 RT consists RW. Kelurahan, sub-district, kecamatan, district, and we, mayor, this is government official. So we pay the salary through government money. This one we don't pay direct salary, we just give some bonuses or transport money two types of planning forum. Yeah. Number one planning forum is Musrembang. This is local name, Musyawarah Rencana Pembangunan. If I translate in English, is a forum for development planning. Okay, development planning forum basically. Second input, they form another people planning forum, but to the member of parliament. Yeah, not to the government. So we have 50 parliament members. Every year they have 2 sessions. So the people in Airway can ask from 100 million for whatever they need. In the poor kampung, they use the 100 million directly, I'll show you the photo later, for small infrastructures, for sanitation. Yeah. Last question, yeah. In Indonesian politics, mayor like me given 70% independent power. 30% we have to consult to the governor, to the minister, to the president. Okay. Number 2 is security, is a police. So I can ask police, but I cannot make direct order. The police take order from their superiors. Number 4 is fiscal policy. So I cannot make a strategy like borrowing money from the bank. I cannot do, or the fiscal must be approved and consulted with minister. Number 5 is foreign affairs policy. For our annual budget, usually we have a deal with the parliament. Yeah. After we have a deal with parliament, the annual budget must be approved by the governor. So the governor can revise our city budget. The problem is people who come to open business is the one that I like, because it gives a contribution to economy, create jobs. People that we don't like is a poor people from the countryside coming without skills. Okay. Without skill, without money, they creating a burden problem to our fiscal system. Bandung is awarded smartest city in Indonesia 2 months ago. Yeah. In 2 years, we built 300 software. This is a participation software, apps. If you open this. This is the list of district and sub-district. If you're not happy with the quality service of your district, you go to this website, you make a score. If you are happy, you have 5 stars to click. Yeah. If you're not happy, you have a minus button, and you give a score and you give reasons why you don't like it. Yeah.
Smile.
The symbol.
Thank you so much. Yang tadi
Masukkan berapa tahun kami?
di Jepang teh apa Pak?
Jepang mau wawancara doang, wawancara dia ingin belajar membandingkan 3 kota yang dianggap baik, satu dari Filipina, satu dari Malaysia, Thailand, satu dari Indonesia. Indonesia dipilih Jepang karena menurut dia Bandung terkenal di Jepang. Dia pengen belajar proses kolaborasi. Saya cerita tentang kalau di Indonesia itu ada musrenbang untuk level pemerintah, ada reses, aspirasi untuk level DPRD, terus dia mengapresiasi PIPPK. Saya terangin konsepnya kenapa, supaya pembangunan tidak terpusat di dinas-dinas, karena dinas punya keterbatasan SDM sistem sehingga pelayanan lambat kan. Dengan PIPPK semua jejak jangkau wilayah Kota Bandung bisa tersentuh. Sistemnya sedang kita sempurnakan.
Dia teh perwakilan pemerintah Jepang atau LSM atau pribadi?
Dia mah kayak profesor dari Osaka University.